Now you've heard of Elf on a Shelf, but now get ready for waxed weathered cut copper stairs on a shelf. So a Bedrock beta just came out, and I figured I'd cover it because I saw like a thing on YouTube of Minecraft just announcing that they added a new preview with new stuff, with these new shelf items, and I figured I'll see how fast I can get a video out. So I'm taking a look at these shelves today. They look pretty cool. So basically, what you do, it's basically just in the, you want to go to the miscellaneous tab, and then you can go to, it was right here. There we go, shelves right here. And then it's basically all the wood types you can find right here. So what you do is it's basically like the chiseled bookshelf where you can pick whichever one you want it to be in. So it's not like an item frame, it works a lot more like the bookshelf. You use the use button to put it in the shelf, and then you use the use button again to take it out. I wouldn't recommend using the break button to get it out because, you know, but it will drop the blocks that you put into it, so that's good. I think, wait, if I put like that, okay, so it's not quite like half slab like, it's actually about quite the thickness of the trap door, maybe. Like it's slightly out more, but if we were to say put a stair right here, yeah, the stair would still be sticking out by quite a bit. So unfortunately, it's not quite half slab like, but I'm sure you could definitely make a wall, you know. Let's see what the back texture looks like. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. You know, this could definitely be used as a cool building block. Yeah, definitely. Anyways, I tried to see if it would work with a comparator. I don't exactly know how comparators work, but I tried putting a block in there, tried putting 2 blocks in there, tried putting 3 blocks in there. Nothing really happened with either this block or like a comparator linked up directly to it. And yeah, nothing happened. I can try, actually, since I know that they can, you know, they can stand on their own. They don't have to be a part of any block. And yeah, still absolutely nothing coming out of this thing. So yeah, they don't work with redstone. They might change that. So yeah, this can absolutely be used for, yeah, absolutely can be used as a cool decoration block. Heck yeah, actually, that actually looks really cool, and I think I'm gonna use it. Let me try this with dark oak doors. Oh, heck yeah. So I'm quickly going to see if there's any block that like can't be put in here. I imagine it's basically anything. Like I'm sure you could put music discs in there. Yeah, no issue whatsoever. Let's see about like full blocks. Full blocks, no problem at all. I think something like keys. Yeah, I think keys could look cool. You like, I don't know, have it. I don't know. I think keys would look cool in there. It could also be a cool way to show off your armor trims. Pretty cool. Oh, you can swap them if you have an item already in your hand. That's pretty cool. Apparently there's these copper golem statues. We're gonna go with the waxed weathered copper golem statue. Slap that in there. Yeah. It actually looks kind of cool in there, not gonna lie. Pottery. Nether star. It lagged when I did that. Interesting. Also, for you fellow Bedrock players out there, I would like to know, do you guys just use this, like this, to find your items in creative? Or do you go through these tabs here? I'm gonna be honest, most of the time I go through this because I know generally where each category of item is. But every now and then, if I know where an item is that I need, I'll go through these. But anyways, another change that I've noticed, I don't know if this is a new change or if this is just something that I haven't noticed, but these dies, they seem very different. In editing, I will go to the main version of the game and I'll put on screen whether these die changes are actually a new thing or if I'm just crazy, if they were like an old thing that I just never noticed. Okay, so here is all of these shelves, all the back sides of them. Let's go through. Oak, pretty normal. Spruce looks kind of cool, actually. Birch and acacia look pretty much the same. Dark oak, instant classic, honestly. The bolt texture on the back, I will definitely be using that. Looks like a cool pillar design. Mangrove looks a bit weird, honestly. Cherry also looks a bit strange, but I could see it being used. Pale oak is basically just the oak texture with some slight differences. Bamboo looks pretty interesting. The crimson planks, I think that's the same thing as, it looks very much like the acacia texture, with I guess it's slightly different. And then the warped, I think that's the most unique. Honestly, the waviness of it all. Also, I've just realized that from the front, you can put the blocks in the thing. But if you're on the back side, you don't have to worry about like accidentally putting things in. If you place a block right on it, I'm not crouching or anything, you can just straight up place blocks on the back side of the shelves, which I think is pretty cool, especially if when I use them for builds. Actually, as a matter of fact, it actually only works, like it only actually puts the item in the shelf if you go at it right from the front angle, and only if you place it right in these areas. If you place it on the top bit or the bottom bit, it will just place the block in front of it. Or if you place it on the side, it'll just go like that. I wonder if you can place it on this side, but still put it in. No, anywhere on the side, on the bottom, I assume, or on the top. So yeah, that's another thing to consider. But yeah, this was a very random addition to the game, a very random Bedrock beta, in a kind of weird time, and I was not expecting this feature at all, or we weren't expecting this feature at all. If you'd like to see more of this content from me, where I cover Bedrock betas, then please let me know in the comments. I would be very pleased to know your opinions. Either that, or please let me know like which of these is your favorite, or what you're going to use these for in the future. Anyways, this was just a quick little video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.